Yeah, we are live, ladies and gentlemen.
Bullshit.
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 It's a big pack. You might just not be notified by Discord, even though you're on Discord. That's how we're doing the video chat right now. But just doing like a little early morning thing that we want to like check out and do. Oh hey, freaking Max is still on, streaming Oro and Akira.
Maybe we'll get lucky and he'll rate us.
Ah!
That would be awesome. But I doubt it. Hey, I got notifications.
More notifications, my man. Just trying this shit out.
There I am.
It's very nice. Doing like an audio like check too. Speak for me, Mr. Nags.
Hello.
Speak for me, Mr. Nags.
I don't hear anything on Discord or on Twitch.
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly. I've got a test stream up on Randy Karate, and I can hear you just fine.
Can't hear anything on.
Oh, Retro is head to bed.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. This is a rare, super early stream for us.
Yeah, usually part of the course. I'm a lot of times up this early, and when I am not just doing massive amounts of work and getting to bed at like around 1 a.m., which has been lately, like super lately.
Right.
Oh, he's digging the water world in the background.
Yeah. Here. Do.
But yeah, what I'm actually just doing is just 3 hours of relaxing SNES music. So it's just playing on an infinite loop in the background, and that just allows some very chill vibes, like get in the mood, get everything going. And I mean, we're decided to start this thing just before we go off to work and everything like that, just because our schedules are nuts right now. I mean, you're going away somewhere, Mr. Nags?
Yeah, I'm going to the ocean for a wedding.
The ocean for a wedding? I'm going to a different time zone for a wedding.
Which is funny because most of those people that are coming for the wedding are from the same time zone that you're going to.
Huh, nice. So I'm like dealing with freaking going to that time zone, and it's like, flights are so expensive out there that you might as well just make a weekly trip out of it. So I've been like taking off work for it, and I got 2 contractors filling in for me, and still get the shame at work, but ideal.
Fuck that.
Retro says the game is booty juice. The Waterworld SNES music. The game is booty juice, but the music is OST. Great.
You know what else? The game is also booty juice on the what is it? What was the Virtual Boy?
Ooh. You mean every game on the Virtual Boy?
The Wario game isn't horrible.
Nah, it wasn't too horrible. How we sound at Retro, by the way? I can only do so much sound checking on a freaking speaker, and this is my first time streaming through Discord, so I just want to make sure the audio levels match up. And he's not too low, and I'm not too loud.
Perfect.
No, it's amazing we're not doing the just chatting, because I got the coffee where I can just be like,
Yeah. Dear C4, you didn't sponsor us. But you will.
Oh, you will. You will. I mean, C4 is the good energy drinks.
I found out they didn't want to take me in as a.
You found out they didn't want to take you in the what?
I'm still like half asleep. Shut up.
I could fix that. The nags echo. But in order for me to do that, I need to grab some headphones real fast. You mind keeping the channel warm while I get back down?
Yeah, I'll try.
I just gotta run to the 3rd floor.
Yeah, I'll keep the channel warm because not weak.
Oh, my dick.
Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, they didn't hire me as a ambassador because I found out all the wrestlers are fucking breaking it. I was like, oh. Oh yeah, we still gotta do that, bro. Let me know next time you're playing. Let's see what I can do. I've been paying attention to your Discord. I didn't see anybody like say, "Hey, we're playing today." And the one time I did, I was like, "Fuck, I can't make that." My schedule should be a little bit more clear next week, so I can probably do something. Next week and the following week, like we're not doing too much.
Oh, moving's fun. I think I can hear you now.
Perfect.
Ah, yes, I got it. I can hear you just fine. And now I got the headphones on, so now there shouldn't be no more missing echo from the
hear me
Shenanigans.
now, the rain's gone.
Actually, I think overall the audio quality is better on Discord too. I think it actually doesn't sound too bad. I mean, you're a little bit digitized, but I think that is par for the course. But the camera looks great.
I mean, that works. I wouldn't mind being 8-bit.
I mean, what they do with the voiceovers on NES, like, I'm thinking of Blades of Steel. Blades of Steel. Or then there's, let me see what he goes. It just sounded so muffled.
Oh, yeah.
Like it was digitized, like someone just played it through a synthesizer. Blades of Steel. That's literally the only NES game I know that has voiceover. Oh wait, Dragon Quest III had a little small voiceover at the beginning when he's fighting the dragon. They fall in the volcano, and you hear the guy go, "Ooh!"
You're leaving out my favorite one.
From the voiceover in NES.
Yep.
Oh, which one was it?
The one I told you to make a parody of. You never did it.
Damn it, my brain.
And see, this is why you should write shit down.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting better at that. Sorry.
It was Star Fox.
Oh, but that was SNES. I'm talking about NES.
Oh, you said NES. I thought you said...
Yeah. I was trying to remember NES, because NES had voiceovers too. Like I said, very, very muffled, but it was there.
Have a good sleep, brother.
Godspeed.
We appreciate everything you do.
Yes, very, very much so. Happy Toad's going to sleep.
It's Pepe.
I know it's Pepe. Pepe is the frog. Man, don't be a cartoon character named Pepe. You get like a bad rap.
You know, I don't even know why they took that part out of Space Jam.
It worked.
Yeah, it wasn't like horrible. Like,
Yeah, it wasn't like a Max Caster rap on AEW. I don't know if you heard about that one.
no.
Okay, so this guy comes out on like it's the YouTube exclusive show that AEW has called Dark. It's just mainly all their dark matches they put on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And guy comes out rapping out to and then he's like, "Oh, you're quitting like Simone Biles," and then he made like a Duke Lacrosse rape joke.
Ooh.
And then he like rhymed something with their female manager's vagina.
Okay.
And I was like, whoa, this guy went full Eminem. The guy went full Slim Shady.
Speaking of, I'm gonna give a slight review on Space Jam.
Oh, Space Jam Lost Legacy? Okay, gotcha. So you've seen it already.
I
Theaters
have.
or did theaters or did you just stream it on HBO Max?
I wasn't going to theaters to see that.
Okay.
I wasn't that intrigued, which is great. I just want to point out that having these streaming services release these movies out on both things is great.
Oh, unless you're Scarlett Johansson.
I mean, I get where she's coming from. Like,
She's like, bitch, you owe me money. You chipped me
yeah.
out of money. I was supposed
Yeah.
to get a certain box office cut from that. Like, what the fuck?
And now she's not because Disney's like, oh, we're the mouse. We're the house of mouse. But we like to fuck everybody.
And when they eventually do revive Black Widow in the Marvel Cinematic Universe timeline, now she's probably going to be played by Emma Stone.
Probably.
And they can just write that out as, oh, it's a time variant.
Exactly. Spoilers.
Yeah, I finally commandeered another Disney Plus password, so I'm finishing up Loki now as we speak.
Pretty good, right?
Finishing it up. I'm almost there. I got to the point where they're in the pretty much the end of the world type thing. They reunited with Mobius, and they're getting ready to go back to the TVA,
Oh, yeah.
where everybody got like vaporized when they were fighting the fake timekeepers. They're fucking robots. I mean, if you wanted to do a Space Jam type of review, and we could just put it on the Twitch channels right now. I mean, I can leave the floor as yours. I haven't actually seen the movie just yet.
I'm trying to think out how to do it without doing any spoilers.
Spoiler: Pepe Le Pew is not in it.
Yeah, that's a definite. There's no Pepe Le Pew.
Lola Bunny has been less objectified.
Yes, but they do make fun of that, which is hilarious.
Nice.
There are a lot. There are a lot of Warner Brothers characters spread throughout the entire movie,
Yes.
and it is amazing.
And not just Looney Tunes.
Yes, and if you notice all of them, you are a god. Because I sat there and I didn't pay attention to any part of the last part of the movie because I was just looking for snippets of other characters everywhere. There's a Rick and Morty parody.
Yes, I did see that.
That was funny. Here's my review. LeBron James, even though he sucks as a basketball player, and let me be clear, I used to think he was cool, but then he turned.
To be fair,
he turned into suck mode. Because people keep comparing him to Jordan, and he's not Jordan. Let's get that.
No.
Let's get that straight out here now. There's nobody that's ever going to be as good as Jordan, especially with the NBA how it is now.
Exactly.
But in regards to his acting ability, not that bad. He's better than Jordan in that retrospective.
But I'm a baseball player now. I'm getting something for Mr. Tang. to put in his square until he gets in here, so it's not just an empty square.
It's an empty square. So there's this. Basically, the synopsis is Don Cheadle is trying to take over the internetverse, which Don Cheadle great as a villain.
I think that is a fantastic casting choice, by the way.
Exactly.
When I saw that, I was like, it actually kind of sparked my interest in the movie, because I was like, oh, another Space Jam? Who the fuck asked for that? And I'm just like, oh, man.
Nobody asked for it, but we needed it.
But then when I see the disembodied head of Don Cheadle, I'm like, you have my curiosity. You have my
Yeah, like, there's a little bit of tropes. Like, dad doesn't understand the kid. He wants him to do this. Blah, blah, blah. Like, okay. There's some revelations. Blah, blah, blah. But the best part about the movie is when LeBron finally shows up in Looney Tune World. And then they have to go get it, and then they have to go get all the Looney Tunes, the other characters, because they're not there for whatever reason. I don't want to spoil it. Perfect.
I got you.
Just what we needed this morning. Barbacoa.
Barbacoa.
The parodies that they do with the Looney Tunes and other Warner Brothers properties is the best fucking thing ever. Just have a whole movie about that. I would watch that. That's all I want to see is just that.
I just want to see just the Looney Tunes be relevant again, you know?
They kind of try to make that point. A little bit. And I'm still mad that they didn't keep the Looney Tunes show that came out, I don't know, probably like 8 years ago now, with them in like adult situations. That show was so good.
Well, it's kind of like the revival of the Muppets that they tried to do, and ABC was trying
so
to like...
funny.
And I was like, how the hell do you screw up the Muppets? And it was good. Why the fuck do you cancel it? How do you cancel the Muppets?
Yeah, it was so funny.
Like, I
don't know how many times I've mentioned about the Swedish Chef doing Gangster's Paradise. Like, that's the funniest. That's the one of the funniest situations you can put him in.
Yeah,
and he nails the song.
And it kind of like goes back to an old parody I used to watch of like the Muppets, where they did like the Muppets and the Notorious B.I.G. And it's literally like the Swedish Chef, and they go over to him and he goes, "Give me the loot, give me the loot."
Speaking of that, they did a Notorious B.I.G. reference in Space Jam. It's funny too.
I mean, it's just like referencing everything. I mean, did Biggie
have
like
a whole movie of just making fun of other shit? I mean, that's what our culture is turned into, and it's fine.
Yeah.
When we do those types of things.
Yeah, I mean, look that's how South Park stays relevant, even in today's society.
Yeah, and you can't even get mad at it because there's only so many ideas that you can come up with.
Indeed.
Yeah, so that's my review. It's worth it. Go watch it. We don't need a sequel, but there you go.
Yeah, I thought this was the sequel. Do you want to make a Space Jam Trilogy now?
I mean,
Space Jam.
You know,
The Return of the King.
You know, some fucking suit's gonna do that. So
maybe it's where LeBron and Jordan go head to head in animated form. And they're voiced by each other, and then all of a sudden
they make a joke about that too, and it's fucking great. Like the writing was kind of on point for most of the jokes.
Now, here's my question, and this is the big thing that I always like have an issue with modern Looney Tunes and everything like that. How are the voices? Because nobody can obviously hold a stick to Mel Blanc, but did they at least sound somewhat on par?
Yeah. There's a couple times where I didn't think Bugs sounded perfect. but everybody else was fine. Daffy was great. And there wasn't a lot of the characters didn't have a lot of time to like talk. But
Yeah, see, my issue with like modern renditions of Bugs Bunny is that he sounds too nasally, so to speak. Like people are trying to like really like get that. What's up, Doc?
kind of like how I sound now.
Yeah, sort of like that. You got a little bit of the sniffles today?
No, I'm just not awake yet. Still.
Oh, good grief.
Good grief.
One of the gifts that we play for the baseball team that I work for on the video board, one of the gifts that we play during big like techno music and upbeat like dance jams is the Peanuts dance, where the one guy's like going the head shift from side to side. And then we also play Shalom Alone. That's an inside joke with all of us at Sleepy Bear.
Yeah.
And that was not suggested by me. That just popped up on the video board. I was like, no shit. Oh my god, I wish they were here. And I wish I could record their reaction. Did you enjoy the video I sent on the big board where we're just like we were playing Tom Hiddleston and Norman Rockwell on the video board, just doing like a dance montage, and everyone was like, "What music should we?"
Hilarious.
Yeah, I was like, "What music?" And everyone was like, "What music should we play?" I was like, "Go with Mortal Kombat theme," because I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't even like knowing what video they were using. All of a sudden, I was going, I'm like, "This surprisingly fits." It's so well done.
Surprisingly fits.
Ever since you guys screenshotted that, and with my with my photo, my Discord profile picture still, where it's like, okay, we got this 28 or 30-year-old man looking like he's like 12, and let's just have him go, it surprisingly fits, and put it up there. God damn it! Now I can't stop saying it. Either barbacoa or surprisingly fits.
And
I like it how I mix the two together.
And that's one of my backgrounds on Facebook. Here's my cover photo. It surprisingly fits. Because I'm an asshole. But yeah, Space Jam, go watch it. Watch it on HBO Max. I wouldn't pay money to go see it in theaters. Even though it'd probably look pretty cool.
It would probably be a cool little thing. I don't know if they have like a 3D version of it available too. If you want to like catch like a 3D.
I don't think 3D is doing anything right now. I think they're just gonna.
No. Maybe, but then Avatar 2 is going to come out. Remember, that was the pioneer when it came to the modern like 3D renaissance, so to speak.
Yeah. Fucking stupid Avatar.
Which apparently that movie is on the horizon, as I hear. Maybe. Possibly. Who knows?
It's been on the horizon for like since the first one came out.
Yeah.
People here, yeah, my name's James Cameron. I think I'm way better than I am. I'm just gonna make movies for everybody.
And I'll just make some of the best-selling movies of all time and then piece the fuck out. For like 9-10 years. I mean, what, he goes from Terminator 2 Judgment Day to Titanic?
Yep.
And then from Titanic to Avatar?
Yep.
Yeah, because what the hell did James Cameron release between Titanic and Avatar?
Good question.
Yeah, none of the crappy Terminator sequels count because he wasn't directing those. Which is why everybody says, just stop after 2.
And they still keep pushing them out.
I think the series is on hiatus now after this latest tank. The latest one just bombed again. So between that and the one that bombed before it, I think is like, okay, yeah, this franchise is on serious hiatus. I mean, not even bringing back Linda Hamilton could save that. And I thought, I'm like, oh shit, it's Linda Hamilton. I haven't seen her since like fucking Twin Peaks or whatever it was, and then or Dante's Peak. I haven't seen her since that movie.
I haven't seen her since her Twin Peaks. I mean, Dante's Peaks.
That is hilarious. Freudian slip on my part. A very big Freudian slip. Whoopsie doodle. Oh, there, whoopsie daisy. Poopsie daisy.
Well, everybody, we can make fun of Tang for not being awake.
I know, right? He's freaking barbacoa now.
I will defend him. He is usually up by now.
He's the one that's the best of all of us in terms of waking up early. So it is kind of ironic. So we're gonna kind of hold this W because every day we kind of hold the L. So we'll let Tang hold the L today.
Ray especially gets the W.
Yeah. Well, like I said, when I'm not working, when I'm not getting home at like 11:30 at night, or doing everything like that, I can wake up earlier. But it's just also regular job has just been hectic since like June. When you have to paint dormitories for university students and get those done in a certain amount of time, and just the way things are just being rented right now, it's like holy shit. I painted a townhouse when someone was still living in it. They hadn't fully moved out, and they legally weren't obligated to fully move out because their lease wasn't up yet. But 2 days later, someone was moving in.
Well, okay then.
Would you live in an apartment that had a 2-day turnover from the previous tenant?
Nope.
No, and especially since you're in such a hurry to paint this. I go downstairs to dry lock the masonry brick. I go downstairs and the AC is just leaking like a sieve. I'm like, yeah, you're not renting this in 2 days.
Ugh. Gross.
Good luck. Like, I can only just imagine how, like, some of these property managers, like, for these apartment complexes and everything like that, just sit in their office and then they're just like, oh, why can't I get pictures of Spider-Man?
Exactly.
That's pretty much what they are. They're J. Jonah Jameson.
And now, since you said that, I have, we are farmers.
Dum 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 dum. So you want to know how much resource this Discord chat is this Discord video chat is taking up on our streaming PC here?
Sure.
15%.
How much did Skype take up?
Skype would sometime. Well, Skype was okay. I think it was only when I opened up something else within Skype is when it started fucking up. But it also helps that I backed down the bit rate on our Twitch streams from 5K to 3K.
Ah, I gotcha.
Because that freed up some bandwidth on my part. Because 5K is my max upload speed, as is I think yours as well, since you have crap.
Yeah.
We both have crap.
We do have crap.
Yeah, not the fiber optics that we had at one point, but just regular cable internet now, and the cable internet that probably hasn't upgraded in fidelity since the mid 2000s.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Of course, I remember when they first brought out cable internet, and it was just like, oh man, this is like blinking and you'll miss it. Oh shit, the sun's out now. I mean, I could barely see it because this one lone cutout window downstairs in this basement. This one lone cutout is overshadowed by my deck. I just thought of something weird since Mr. Tang is not here, and this technically is just a general chat between the two of us. I could probably like set up a gaming window. You want to like see if I could like do something like on the RetroPie?
Yes. Yeah.
Alrighty, let me set up where the hell is the USB port for that?
Yeah, because we got a couple hot buttons to talk about when he gets here, if he does before you have to leave.
Is one of them Activision Blizzard?
Yeah, mostly.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah, I won't say too much about. I won't say my hot take until he gets here.
Hot takes.
Now I want hotcakes from McDonald's.
Oh fuck, man! I'm gonna go get a fucking McGriddle on my way to work. I mean, you think about it. I fucking I'm eating breakfast at 5 in the morning, and I'm starting work 3 hours later. I'm already hungry, so I'm gonna have second breakfast.
Second breakfast.
Yep. What? Did my camera just get off center? Yes, it did.
What about second breakfast?
Alright, I'm gonna get up and put this TV on.
Second breakfast. I can't stop saying that. Way to go, Pippin, you twat.
Pippin ain't easy.
Pip. Oh my god, why hasn't somebody done that? Pippin ain't easy. Suck on that, Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson, suck on that. Barbacoa Jackson.
Barbacoa.
Barbacoa's damn near killed him. No signal, my ass.
Hey, look at that. What?
Barbacoa.
Barbacoa.
Like I said, you can't stop saying it.
It's just so perfect too.
That was the right one, right?
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm playing Fallout for the first time in like a week. I have not had time to sit down and play it.
Copy that.
Which has gotten a lot better. I always like to say. It's actually got monthly things you can do, and they have this little game board set up so you can get like awesome stuff. And this month's stuff, the power armor suit looks like a goddamn dolphin, and it's gonna be mine. It does. It's fucking hilarious. I'm like, yep, I'm gonna get that. And since I don't need to play Blizzard games anymore for a while, I need something to take up my time.
Apparently your window decided it didn't want to capture anymore.
You have to sub. Teasar, good morning, buddy.
Good morning, Tizar. You just missed Nags' video image because he just like disappeared. So let me try just getting rid of that right now. What am I doing here? It's like I can't encode your window. Cause I think when I switched that thing, it kind of like overloaded it. What the fuck is remove that on here? Oh, there you are. There you are. You're good. You're good.
Hey, I'm back.
You're good. You're there. Kind of. You're still, but you're good. Okay, there we go. Now you're moving.
Yay. I'm back.
Kind of. Yep, you're moving.
Very slowly. Nope.
Yep, he's there. He's there. He's there. You're there. You're good.
I did it. I did it.
Save them. Hurt you. I got it. Now to figure out why this Elgato isn't working. So, Tizar, how are you doing this morning?
Yes, thanks for joining us for a rare fucking stream in the morning.
A rare fucking stream in the morning.
Well, we at least got one video that I can cut up.
Welcome to the Space Jam.
Loose Space Jam review. Here it is. Go watch it, fuckstick. And you're welcome. Yeah, I definitely need some more sleep. So I feel you. I feel you on that.
I'm feeling those ladders. Alright, I'm here. And the retro pie is working.
Yay!
So what I'm going to do is go to our retro part. And then stick you over there. One moment, please. One moment, please. Elgato. Deactivate. Activate.
Deactivate.
Wonder Twin powers activate.
Ormo. An eagle. Shape-O.
Yes. Alright, now I'm going to put your window in there somewhere where I can find you. Let's add something.
Just put me over the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Add existing. Oh, that's you. That's a big you.
Ah, I'm huge. I like all your notifications for Discord. 3K plus.
Well, considering the fact how
Do
active
me a favor
our
and
chat
just click on that and say mark as read.
Yeah, I can do that somewhat. Oh, thank you, Alt key. The Alt key. You're so good. Hey, reminds us when we first started during COVID. There we go.
Yay.
And the spirit of Super Nintendo. Or use a faster encoding preset. Okay. We don't have any drop frames. But it's weird, it does say encoding is overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. Video settings, you say, eh? Mr. Erectus, what are you doing here?
Mr. Erectus.
Boy, howdy.
Oh, hi. Oh, hi.
Now I'm wondering what this looks like on actual streams. Let me actually look at it and see what we're looking at here. And just talk and just see how we're moving.
Looks like we're doing okay.
Yeah, it looks like we're doing okay, but you can definitely tell the the menu scrolling icon itself is kind of like bleh.
Hurry up, Tang, we need you. Come hither.
Come on back, Tang, we need you. Can't pull over any further. What if I just minimize that and just put it in the background?
Wake up. Make up. I don't know the song, but it goes like this. That's how the song goes.
Alright, I'm just gonna find something and just... What the fuck is Syndicate?
I don't know.
Like what? Like, how do we download that?
Did it come with the retro arc? Because I don't think we downloaded that.
No, I don't remember that. I think I have Star Fox 2. No, I don't have Star Fox 2 on here.
I'm looking at it.
Let's just pick a random game here and just be like
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Regular or the movie?
Oh god, the movie version. I want to see how shitty this is.
Basically it's like a shitty version of the Double Dragon, Power Stone, and all that shit. look at that icon. Look at that icon.
Alright, there's There's a little bit of hope.
I like how it says Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie, featuring Ivan Ooze.
In case you didn't know. Oh my god, it's 2-player? Son of a
yes,
bitch.
it's 2-player. Yep. It is 2-player.
Be real. Normal is hard.
Yes,
Hard is extra hard. This is super difficult.
It really is. Alright, let's go 1-player start. So I think it's by default we play as Tommy.
Yeah. Who else would you play as?
God, he's jacked in this game. And what the hell?
Johnny Young Bosch doesn't look too horrible digitized.
No,
that
but Billy.
Look like Billy.
That looks nothing like Billy. That looks like fucking Johnny Young Bosch with glasses.
It probably is. This is probably around the time where they like forced him out of this show.
I guess so. I guess because they were homophobic
LGBTQ
at the time. Yes.
Then.
Yeah. What the hell is Aisha wearing?
You can't tell. It's just her hair.
Yeah. Look at Johnny Young Bosch with his freaking like Asian get up that he's got going on there, but his head is so tiny. What a tiny head.
Oh man, it looks weird.
Yes, he does. Jason with the shoulder. Oh no, that's actually Rocky.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's. He does look like Jason from the last one.
Yeah. Jose Canseco.
It looked like they took the same character model and just changed his head.
Yeah, I know. Alright. Circle is jump, guys. Just want to put that out there. B is jump.
Yeah, why does Tommy look so jacked? That's how he is now. Good morning, Super Mario. Welcome in.
Is this just a two-player thing? Morning, Super Mario. We had a big podcast we're doing playing, but one of our guys didn't wake up on time, which he's forgiven because he wakes up all the time. So we're just turning this into a hey, let's just retro stream it. Hey, where the fuck's this Putty Patrol guy at? Take this, dick. Oh. Take this putty, man. How do you... What's up? Oh, you just kick it.
That makes sense.
There's little Billy with his fucking skateboard. Oh god, they got dirt bikes. Where the fucking putties get dirt bikes?
In this game they do.
Yeah. Putty Patrol, fucking slide down the tree like he's pole dancing.
When did they get the question is, when did they get gold Putty Patrol?
They take 2 shots, by the way. How do I dodge that? I remember that in the Genesis version. The Genesis version of this game is so much better. This is also one of those things where the Genesis and the Sega versions or the Genesis and the Super Nintendo versions are just so different. I guess I can morph into a ranger now?
Yeah, what are you waiting for? You probably got to fill your power back. Those little things you keep picking up are the power meter. So you're just kind of wasting it.
Oh, you can jump to the foreground? How the hell did I do that?
Will you fucking morph?
I'm trying. How the hell do you morph? That's cool.
Oh, that actually looked really good.
Yeah, it restores my health too.
Yeah, see, I was like, you're just wasting power. Plus, it gives you a health regen.
Oh, he backflips now? Take this, apple stand. What the hell are those guys doing in the background? Oh, you killed the golds. Doink. My back is Tommy? No, I'm the White Ranger. Cool. Okay, how the fuck do you jump? I gotta figure out how to jump from the foreground. Well, down and up. Okay, I did like a weird backflip motion. Okay, it's down, up. Down, jump. Damn it! Okay, it's the shoulder buttons, but for some reason on this controller, it got configured as... Oh, I just got kicked by a putty and died. I'm gonna keep doing this.
I'm watching it on the stream.
I'm gonna keep doing this, and if you end up hitting me, what the fuck?
I can see it.
When the fuck did shit start falling?
This is great.
Oh god. This is awful.
Why the fuck does shit keep falling?
I'm a White Ranger, bitch. Why the fuck is this shit falling? Okay, this is awful. Hitting airborne enemies is awful. Oh, you dick! You fucking... Fake my ass out. Damn it, Bandai. Game over. Tommy's dead. Oh my god, there's credits. Why are there credits? Are you still there? Oh, he's not there. He died.
How did you die in the first level?
I don't know, I just did.
You suck.
You have him on.
Oh, I hear him.
I hear him too.
Alright, so fuck this Power Rangers game.
Oh no, we're going back to that. We're playing as a 2-player.
Here we go.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, right. Make sure.
Oh, it's a good morning. I just gotta get into where,
We have a
stuff
picture for you until you got here. You're welcome.
Yep.
I just play my audio real quick.
And then we got hungry for, and then I got hungry for Chipotle.
Hungry hippos. No, you got hungry for McDonald's.
That was after
basically
that.
Chipotle.
I didn't
Which is
tell
basically
everybody I was
Chipotle.
hungry for Chipotle. I was like, I want it. Can I have it?
I need it. I want it. Special delivery. It's a special delivery.
Delivery.
Good morning, Mr. Tang. Do you like the icon that I put in for you?
What icon?
Come on, bro.
Oh,
Barbacoa. I think that's the Fighting EX layer version of Barbacoa.
Barbacoa. Yeah. It's definitely way too high res to be maximum impact.
No maximum impact for you. There are no impacts in America.
Don't worry, we did a little bit of podcasting without you, but we didn't do anything else that we wanted to.
And then we played fucking Power Rangers the movie. So there's that.
Yep, there's that.
It's not very good.
Oh no, we're playing a 2-player, so.
Oh yeah, we'll do that.
That's gonna be funny.
When I get back from California.
Candy. Oh, well, when you go out there, make sure to say hi to the gummy bear of Candyfornia.
Mm-hmm. Candyfornia.
Gummy bears. Bouncing
Alright,
here and there and everywhere.
As I was telling Mr. Nags, it's so much smoother to do this via Discord. And I'm
Is
just
it
all I
all
gotta do is...
compiled together? Or are we?
Yeah.
Is your screen the only thing that's streaming?
Yeah. So what I'm doing is
He's cropping us right now. He's cropping you right now.
I'm cropping you and putting you in the window. In the wall.
Your window.
We don't need Mr. Bogart anymore. Terrence Bogardia.
Those sweat drips down my balls. And all these bitches.
Excuse me,
are-
Terrence. Excuse me.
Oh, skeet, mother.
Alright, sure you want to remove Terrence? Yes, I want to remove Terrence. This guy's a gangster? His real name's Terrence.
Terrence of Libya.
Look at that. Look at that.
Terrence of Arabia.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Terrence of the labia.
I'll admit the music in this Power Rangers game is pretty awesome. I got it on in the background right now. Alright, I think we have ourselves a good podcast here right now. So there we go. It works.
All
We're all
right.
Go ahead.
set. All gravy.
I'm gonna go ahead and kill that Power Rangers game, as you know, infatuated as I am to play it right now.
It's no midnight saxophone, I'll tell you that.
No. I'm gonna center myself up a little bit.
There you go, champ.
Oh, look at my phone glowing in the background. Holy shit.
He's so happy.
But yeah, Nags, you step away for 1 second, and I got killed by air people in that fucking game. That game sucks when it comes to air combat. The controls are so clunky, and you're so weighted. Like it feels like you're fighting with a piece of 1 ton, like a 1 ton weight. That's how clunky the controls are.
It looked pretty horrible, but then again, I think all of the Power Ranger games are horrible.
Power Rangers. Well, there's Power Rangers Battle for the Grid.
Yeah, Battle for the Grid's good.
Oh, I was just talking about. I was talking about
retro.
By a bunch of MPC3 fans.
I was talking about just early Power Rangers game. Like everything pre-2000.
They had a lot of beat 'em ups that were actually pretty fun on the 64 and stuff.
Lightspeed Rescue?
No, I don't think that was it.
Greetings, NW Country Girl.
Good morning, country girl. Thanks for hopping in.
They had like a Turtles in Time style game.
Oh, they do. It was actually Power Rangers the movie for Genesis. It's kind of weird, Tang, because that's one of those things where the Genesis and the Super Nintendo games are totally different. 2 totally different games. They have the same box art, they have the same publisher, they have the same everything, but they're 2 entirely different games. Like we played that one Bear Miss with Home Alone, where we're like, holy crap, Home Alone on the Genesis and Home Alone on the SNES are 2 entirely different beasts.
Well, the problem was that the Genesis was far more capable than the SNES, so
Which is
they didn't
sad.
port to each other well.
Yeah. Doing good today. How are you? Won't be on too much longer, but we'll be here for a little bit.
I can go for, let's see, let's open my Mr. Waze app right here to see what time I actually have to be to work, because I gotta meet somebody at 8:50.
Speaking of Waze, they added a Halo.
A Halo Master Chief thing, I saw that.
It's great. Now I get to drive home.
A Master Chief voice.
Yes.
Yeah, guys, I have another half hour, so we're good. I don't have to leave until like 7:58, so I just need 13 minutes to get my paint clothes on and get to going.
You can just change on stream.
My paint clothes. Get my message toast. Get my French.
Watching some Olympic recap. Shouldn't it be live right now, considering how early it is in the morning?
Yeah, it might be live.
Yeah, but you gotta watch the recaps on this side of the hemisphere, just because that's just the way it is. There's just such a big time difference between here and Japan. It's crazy.
Yeah, we know. We have the whole. Oh, wake up, sleepy man.
Still hilarious.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic that I'm the most awake of the 3 of us, and I'm the one that Sleepy is named after.
I'm a little bit more awake now. just not.
Country, hope the surgery went well. That's some stuff to recover from.
Yeah, I hope it goes well too.
Ain't that some shit? So, Ray, how much do you know about the Blizzard situation?
I've been catching snippets of it on, a weird source for this, Kotaku, considering that they're, like, very, 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 very far to the left, and they are very, very, very much against Activision Blizzard. And I've just been following up on certain things where there's a lot of workplace harassment. There was, like, a Cosby suite that the guys made. I know that one.
Is that what they called it?
Yeah, they called it the Cosby suite.
That is insanely sad.
Yeah.
They had a picture of Bill Cosby in the suite. It wasn't just called the Cosby suite. They put a picture of Cosby above the bed.
Oh my god! And didn't he just get out?
Hey.
Like, didn't he just get out from jail?
Thanks for joining by, Such Super Mario. Yes, Cosby did just get out of jail.
I couldn't remember if it was him or OJ that got off.
Well, both. OJ got released like a couple years ago.
He did?
Yeah, he's on Twitter now. The juice is loose.
Oh god! What do we do? What is wrong with America?
The American justice system. Well, he went to jail for like threatening people over like memorabilia that was being stolen in Vegas or something like that. And he like threatened people for autograph. And I think that's what like, all right, just throw his ass in jail. We'll get him this time.
Yeah. We gotcha. Yep.
So apparently, Activision Blizzard just had like an investor call. I'm sure that went very, very, very well.
Yeah, just a couple days ago they had it. That was how they ended up
following.
Oh, thank you.
making J. Allen Brack, the president of Blizzard, resigned. Basically,
It just happened like 2 days ago.
he's the sacrificial lamb.
Yep, the scapegoat.
But that's what comes with that territory. You're the president. As Asmund Gold said, even if it's not his fault, it was his responsibility.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Yeah, but
Go ahead.
I think Blizzard was kind of in need of a big shakeup. It could have been it should have been something far less bad. Like
I see where you're going with that one.
allegations of sexual harassment and you're talking like borderline human rights violations and all this stuff.
Borderline human rights violations. What a workplace.
Yeah, like people have people legitimately have PTSD from like working there.
Baltimore routine stretch, by the way, so I'm stretching.
Yeah, I just didn't.
Stretch my finger.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for following, Baltimore. Welcome to the Bear Cave.
Baltimore.
That's that. So it just
You could end up seeing some good come out, at least for the people that have stuck with the company. I mean, the people that are now co-leading Blizzard, the position's not too big for their britches anymore. There's been a long time where Blizzard kind of fell into the trap where seniority trumped ability. And there are people from the old guard the old guard was always the people that were in charge. Even though they started as a very small gaming studio that just focused on one thing and became this huge thing. And one doesn't necessarily mean that you can do the other. Like running a company that's as big as Blizzard now, it is a completely different thing than
running it when they were making games like The Lost Vikings.
Than when they were making Diablo 2 or even just the basic starting team of Warcraft.
Zud Zud.
Yeah, that's why I dropped the Lost Vikings. I'm pretty sure that was one of their first games. I think. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, you guys are 100% the Blizzard fans of this stream, of this outfit, of this rodeo. But for me and everything like that, my dabblings in Blizzard stem from like Warcraft 3. Like, oh, check out this strategy game. Okay, cool. And then dabbling a little bit into Diablo myself a little bit, and that's watching other people play StarCraft. That's pretty much it.
Oh yeah, I kind of hope.
I mean,
I hope they get their act together because
we're fans of Blizzard, but we're not fans of modern Blizzard.
Yeah.
And that was before the sexual harassment allegations.
Yeah.
Which comes from old Blizzard, so it's a very weird thing to be a Blizzard fan right now. It's been around for so long that they say these issues, and part of that is the small company to big company thing. There's things you can that are as simple as inside jokes when you have a company of or studio of 15 people that are all good friends with each other, and you can joke about if you work with your family, there's things you can do and say in a workplace that you can't do if it's not your family members. And it outgrew that to the point where they were still doing that crap, and then it was like, well, that's kind of inappropriate. You can't just walk up and put your arm around this lady that's working for you. And that's at the shallow end of that pool of allegations.
That's the tame stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it just I got seduced to come back to Warcraft.
So, you might get something where the people now they're taking over that they were chosen because they're very successful at that level. That maybe you'll actually see good changes happen in terms of even what they're putting out, because they're this massive company, and everything they looks like they put out looks like it was made by an indie company. Like, if you would think they have budget constraints.
Yeah, exactly.
No, at this point it's like Bobby, is it Kotick or Kotick? I only ever read his name as the CEO of the whole shebang. It's like every time they do something like this, it's like, oh, Kotick or Kotick needs a new yacht.
Well, he makes that company lots of money. Bobby ain't going anywhere.
No.
That's kind of what happens when you're a publicly traded company. Your investors are king. Your shareholders are king.
After all, what they say, money talks and bullshit walks.
So they're going to make a lot of the most celebrated games of the last 10 years are from private companies. Because they need to put out a good game. They don't have investors to impress. It's not about the numbers. Look at our financial report. We were able to squeeze this much money out of our mobile division.
We got it. You're welcome. Look at this.
The only exception really to that rule is direct Microsoft and Sony studios. Well, more Microsoft than Sony, but because they have so many avenues of revenue, the shares of Microsoft aren't reliant upon Xbox games doing well.
Yeah, they can just fuck up a couple and still be good.
Yeah. Their whole goal is they want to make a good enough game that it sells the console and all that. So they focus on it. And Sony to a somewhat similar extent, because they have other things, Sony Entertainment and all the movies and shit.
Walkman.
Walkman, Runman,
They're still getting that half that Spider-Man cash.
Yogman.
The Xperia phones, they still make those? I don't think they do.
Oh god, they were awful.
Well, except for the Xperia Play, that was awesome if they could have supported it. That was a really, really nice emulator machine that I had as a phone. I was like, oh, you telling me I can use my Sony Xperia phone as a portable retro gaming device with a slide-out controller?
Guess what? You can use your portable mobile phone. And I never do it because it sucks.
Look, I will sit here and defend Windows mobile phones to the day I die.
Didn't get a shot.
I know. I love that. I love those phones. I wish they made more.
Just too late to the party.
They just didn't. They didn't have the apps they needed to make it work.
Nope.
But here Apple is charging you $900 an app, and people are still like, "No, I gotta get it."
But it's Apple.
It's Apple.
It's Apple. Gotta get my Apple TV and my Apple Arcade. Although I kind of like the idea of Apple. Go ahead, Tang.
I thought you remember that there was an old ad, where they asked this guy like, "Why didn't you pick an Android?" And he goes, "Nah, I'm too creative for an Android." and that's kind of like the big that's like the big hoodwink by Apple. Is there this more or less luxury brand in tech?
Luxury brand tech, pretty much the creative standard. Like anybody that has to video edit on a Mac, it's like, oh yeah, the Mac's got less system resources and everything like that can be used. It's more.
Not true anymore, but that was definitely time. Because they put themselves out there as like, oh, we're the creative company. If you're a creator, you need an Apple.
Yeah, exactly.
Which was complete bullshit.
Yeah, so many video editors would just carry around their MacBooks, like, oh yeah, I got this. Let me just put up a Final Cut, or let me just bring up Adobe Premiere or Final Cut or Avid. It was Avid back in the day, especially, but they were like bringing up their MacBooks and be like, oh yeah, look at me, I'm all fancy, smashy. Look at that. Oh, I'm gonna do edit on my Adobe Audition.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of writing the manuscript for your novel in a Starbucks. Look at me.
Guess what? I got that rough draft ready.
I had a business meeting at a Starbucks the other day. That was fun.
Oh yeah?
Kind of.
Was it a meeting between you and Mr. John Stahl?
John Stahl, yes, pretty much.
Yeah, business meeting. I was in between jobs, I had to take a poop.
That's ironically how I met a very famous baseball player from this area. I met him on the John.
Are you guys sharing?
Please tell this story right now.
Okay, so everybody knows who Cal Ripken is, but do people know his brother Bill? And that's something that I'm just asking for.
Second baseman.
Yep, I'm at.
Most of us do, yes. That are from the Baltimore
area. From the area, but I'm talking about like people abroad in general. But Cal Ripken has a brother named Bill Ripken who is just so off the wall and outlandish. He has like, Bill Ripken. Remember that one time he dedicated his bat to his son Fuckface because he actually wrote Fuckface on his bat. So I was actually interning for Cal's company, Ripken Baseball, and I'm in the bathroom and. The bathroom was pretty much full, so I had to do a number one in a stall, which is like, not really good public bathroom etiquette, but it's like, I had no choice, I had to go. And then all of a sudden, this guy walks in, and then he's just like, he's outside the stall, and he's like, all right, let's hurry up there, fella. I'm like, okay. and then literally I open up the door, flush it, and he's like, how's it going? Bill Ripken. Nice to meet you, but I got business to take care of. And he's got a newspaper. I'm like, okay, see you, Bill. And that was the first time I met Bill Ripken, was on the shitter.
Well, before the shitter. He wasn't on the shitter yet.
He was getting ready to be on the shitter. We were transitioning shitters.
I met Billy Ripken when he took a shit on my pee.
Oh god, that just reminds me of one of those episodes of 1,000 Ways to Die where a fucking squirrel crawls up the guy's butt and eats the insides, and they're just like, cause of death, critter in the shitter.
It's disgusting.
I'm gonna say awkward silence on that one. I'm like, I thought you guys would find that a little funnier.
I mean, I do, but it's just gross. It just reminds me of Richard Gere from like 20 years ago.
That... How rumors can destroy a fucking career. This was before cancel culture. This was before social media. It's just as soon as they find out that Richard Gere, when a little hoax goes around that he's a gerbler, he goes from Pretty Woman and acting in just about every movie with Julia Roberts to...
I just want you to know that was a perfect noun.
Yeah,
He's a gerbler.
He's a fucking gerbler.
What is it?
He goes...
Noun.
Is that a superhero name?
What it,
the gerbler.
Or a
you
villain
tend to
name?
put gerblers up your ass. You're a gerbler. What are you being?
Ladies and gentlemen,
a gerbler.
The gerbler. Maybe Max Caster can make a rap about that, right, Tang?
I hope. That'd be you'll be hearing from Richard Gere's lawyers.
Yeah, he would be. But I mean, it's just like Richard Gere goes from like this A-list royalty, like Hollywood royalty, down to like I guess like B or C-list actor, and it was just like this guy was on top. He was in like critically acclaimed movies with Julia Roberts. Then all of a sudden, someone just says he's a gerbler on the internet. It goes viral, and it's like, wait a minute, now his career's over because everyone thinks he's a gerbler when he really isn't.
That's, the rest of the stream is just gonna be Ray saying the word gerbler.
Gerbler.
He was A-list at one point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was fucking Hollywood. He was royalty. And then that comes out, and you don't hear from him anymore.
Old gearhead. Well, a lot of times when that happens is they go through a period where they're really popular, they make a ton of money, and then they just are done. They go behind the camera, or they just have different investments, and they're kind of done dealing with the life of a movie star.
And they just want to be like, you know, Mr. Spike Lee and just hang out at Lakers games and just make a movie every 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, really, we have to realize as a society that we made Tobey Maguire rich. We're assholes. That guy is a piece of trash. But he's worth like 75 mil.
I can't sit here and deny the fact that
We're assholes.
I might have helped him.
I mean, everybody who did and saw that damn movie, you know, helped it.
We got excited. Like it was.
It was awesome back in the day. I mean, come on. You can't deny the first Spider-Man movie was fucking amazing.
Well, to be fair, the second one was like the gold standard for superhero movies until very recently.
The third one, yes.
Well, see,
And then the third one
the problem
happened.
was the bar was so low.
It was.
Like, he didn't even have to do much.
Even after Iron Man and Avengers 1, like, most of the people were still putting Spider-Man 2 up there. I don't think that got crushed until, like, Endgame. And I'm saying that with the second Batman that came out. Well, whatever the one was Joker was.
The Dark Knight.
Yeah, that one. People still cream over that movie, too. Like,
Why so serious?
it was great, but come on. The third one sucked.
Well, yeah. That's pretty much you could say that about the Spider-Man movies. The third one sucked. Well, the third one was a special kind of
you leave
suck.
Topher Grace out of this. It wasn't his fault.
You mean the guy that the guy that actually should have played Peter Parker?
Yes.
Yeah, the perfect fit for Peter Parker.
That's your fault, Sam Raimi.
But it's just like, the enduring thing from the Spider-Man movies that now just hold the test of time is literally J. Jonah Jameson giving me pictures of Spider-Man. Damn it, give me pictures of Spider-Man.
Well, I don't know if you saw the last Spider-Man, but he's technically canon in the MCU now.
There we go. That's fantastic. But between that and also Boonsaw's Radio.
Well, that seemed like it had to do with Macho.
Well, but the thing is, though, is that there are people that don't know that that's Macho Man Randy Savage. They just go, oh, it's Bonesaw.
Yeah, most people
There's
don't
an entire...
know who Macho Man Randy Savage is.
They just go by Bonesaw McGraw. Oh, it's Bonesaw. There's a whole generation of people that just think that it's just, oh, it's Bonesaw McGraw from Spider-Man. I'm like, yeah, it was, but before that, he was the Macho Man Randy Savage.
No, there was no before that. He was still Macho Man. He still was Macho Man.
Elizabeth, will you marry me?
You do that awfully well.
One of my first wrestling memories was literally watching that SummerSlam when it was the match made in heaven and the match made in hell, where it was fucking Hogan and everybody against like Sergeant Slaughter and General Adnan and the Iron Sheik. And then they said the match made in heaven is just literally they televised Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth's wedding. And then Jake the Snake Roberts interrupted it.
People cried. People, you can see the old videos. People legitimately crying when Macho Man proposed.
Yeah. And I just remember like Roddy Piper on commentary. He's like, "Do it, say yes, do it." And then she goes, "Oh yeah, woo!" And it was like all crazy, and the crowd just pops. Morning, Umpy.
Good morning, buddy. I think one of my earliest wrestling moments was watching it, because I could only watch like the Saturday ones that were on like Fox or NBC or something. I don't remember what channel they were on, but I could only catch like the Saturday morning like hour show they had or whatever it was. And I distinctly remember
Superstars.
Yeah, that's it. Mr. Perfect had this segment like every week, and one I distinctly remember was him throwing a football to himself, like the whole length of a football stadium. And I was at the time I was like, "How did he do that?" Because I was like
trickery
6, and that's all I can remember.
Mm-hmm.
Weird, I know, but I don't know why that's in my brain.
You could say his expectations were shattered.
He's now the king of dinosaurs. Mr. Perfect has died and been reincarnated as the king of dinosaurs.
The fucking cartoon show?
Yeah, the Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling. Who's your favorite Hulkamaniac? Oh my god.
That's an obscure. That's an obscure reference.
Take your bite.
I thought mine was good.
I mean, they brought back Masters of the Universe. Can they bring back Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling for a modern age? Have it directed by
I
by
just
Kevin
watched
Smith
that the other day because we didn't do D&D, so that's how I spent my night.
How was it?
Pretty good.
All right, good stuff. Because I'm hearing like people like slamming and everything like that, but I'm like, no. I'll make my own opinion. I'll make my own opinion about
this. The transformation into He-Man is amazing, and you don't
it's
even
really
see
divisive.
him.
I've heard people like, "Oh, it was so good," and I think it was.
I mean, it's a typical like, oh, we got to go collect the things to do the thing to get the thing. I get that, but it's not about the same typical kind of plots that we always have in every movie, or every show. Like, it's what happens along the way. Like you have a typical plot, and you just do it differently to get to the point from A to B.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a couple of there's a big cliffhanger at the end, which was amazing. And you just can't go wrong with Mark Hamill voicing Skeletor, even though you can clearly tell that it's him doing a Joker.
That's okay.
And they even voiced Kevin Conroy to do a voice of Merman, which was funny because you can clearly tell that it's him doing a Batman voice. And they interact like once or twice, and it's just like, what's Batman? Seriously, blah blah.
I heard enough about He-Man.
What?
I heard it was like not enough about He-Man. Like
It does not focus on him at all, which I thought was good, cool. Like,
Takes a back seat.
yeah. And if that's why everybody's mad, like, get over it. They could have just called it the whoever they focus it on show.
Mm-hmm.
Not to give it away.
So I'm gonna go get ready for work, but I'll keep you gentlemen rolling if you two want to, like, keep talking on the stream and everything like that. I'll just put like a
sure. I
Mr.
think we
Terrence.
have another thing we want to talk about.
Yeah. So just do that. Yeah, because I'm not leaving my house till like about 7:58 or something like that, so I can just cut it off at like around 7:55 or something like that. But I gotta brush the teeth and get myself some paint clothes on and get ready to go. I still got my morning breath and my coffee and oatmeal breath.
I gotta brush my teeth. I gotta wash my wang. What?
Yes, Orko is in it. He has a very good redemption arc. I'm not gonna tell you why or when. Yeah, it kept me invested for 2.5 hours. The 5 episodes they released. So there's my second review of the day. You're welcome. Space Jam was the first one. Give it a chance. To both of them. Give both of them a chance. Just in a world filtered with nothing but reality shows, let's have something different. Make money.
Yeah.
Not Spring Break 957 and Jersey Shore fucking Family Vacation or whatever the fuck they're calling it now.
I don't think I've ever watched any of those shows. I only knew about them via pop culture, like Snooki and South Park. And people talking about the situation, man. Ugh. I'm so glad the reality TV era is like past its zenith. It was bad.
Oh yeah. Well, we lost Ray, but we got the kitty mascot.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream, buddy. I was hoping we'd have time to watch the Carnage trailer.
Watch the what?
The Carnage trailer, the second one. They actually show him a lot more. It came out like 2 days ago.
Oh yeah, I saw the title being "Let There Be Carnage" or something.
They actually put him at they put him at the fourth the trailer. It's pretty glorious. That's why I wore my shirt. Woody sounds good. Quick synopsis: they haven't rated it yet, so there's a tiny hope in my brain that it'll actually be rated R. But ballsy Sony's gonna be. Since we don't even know that Deadpool 3 is gonna be R-rated yet, because Disney. Yeah, if Ray gets back in time, watch it. You want to see it too, buddy? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Get your little cat carrier. One ticket for me, one ticket for my pussy.
Yes.
Are you looking?
Yeah, well, you'd have to get Ray or some Trey. Play the Trey trailer. Mother fudger. Yeah. Was there something else we had in our docket?
Yeah, I was just getting ready to ask you. I forgot what what it was.
And most of the shit I talked about yesterday or the day before, it was kind of like off the cuff. Like, we talk about this, we talk about this.
I think you wanted to talk about Street Fighter V.
Street Fighter 5. Wow. Street Fighter 5, yeah, it just had its big event, and they showed off Oro and Akira. And then they brought in
The same
character that basically alluded to being a
character.
character that's going to be in Street Fighter 6.
Oh.
And his name is Luke. And if you watched, if you see Max's reaction, like by the end of it, they've confirmed that he looks like he's the modern day Captain Commando. But aside from that, like before it became this idea that it was Captain Commando, he just looks like generic MMA dude. We're like, okay.
Did you just bite me on stream?
And I don't know if they're trying to drop hints about anything that might be happening in Final Fantasy, in Street Fighter 6. I don't know, it's weird. It people watch all this because they're tied to the Street Fighter name, but Street Fighter has been like good or even at the forefront of the fighting game like genre for well over a decade.
Yeah, how long has Street Fighter V been out? Like 5 years now or something? I feel like it's been forever.
A long time. At least 5 years.
I feel like
And that was, you know,
too long for a fighting franchise.
Street Fighter 4 was well before that. Street Fighter 4, God, mid-2000s.
Oh yeah.
So it's not like they're coming out with a lot of titles quickly. And when you compare it to the amount of fighting game content that like Bandai Namco puts out between Tekken and they had a role in Dragon Ball Fighters and then Smash. And then there's Arc System Works, which is everywhere, and NetherRealm Studios, which is like the main AAA Western fighting game developer. Like they're so far behind.
It's the best, yeah.
So you wonder if now that the fighting game division is kind of like under new management, which was just kind of, which totally shifted the direction that they were taking Street Fighter 6, which is why it got delayed. Like, well, okay, well, what's their plans after 6? Are they actually do something with the fighting game division now? Like they used to be, the kings of the genre. Now they're like, do they even have one? What do they do besides walk around trying to sell you like their 8th port of a game from 20 years ago?
Well, they've always done that. Like I can remember how many different versions of Street Fighter 2 came out. Like
Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Street Fighter 2 Tournament Edition? Something like that.
Oh yeah, they have more naming conventions than Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. Super Street Fighter 2, Birth by Rest.
Street Fighter, Teardrop Dream Distance.
Yeah, speaking of NetherRealm, like, I hope other people have heard the rumors about the Marvel game they're gonna release. Maybe it's probably just a rumor right now.
Or there's rumors of them having access to something Marvel, but they're mainly it's a Warner Brothers studio, so they're gonna put something in DC, and it's not gonna be pure Marvel. So you could get a new DC versus Marvel fighting game, which would do crazy amounts of sales. Like,
Oh yeah, it'd be insane.
and it's realistically that they can do it because NetherRealm loves guest characters
Yep.
more so than anything else, and guest characters sell games.
And
They know
hopefully-
guest characters sell games.
Hopefully that would lead to a new DC versus Marvel crossover comic. Way better than the '90s one we got.
Yeah, a lot of things they do come with comic books. MKX,
that was
that
my,
comic book line.
That was my segue into my next thing, which I didn't bring up to you because I don't know if you've heard, but there is the animated movie about Injustice releasing in about 2 months.
Really?
Yep. And it looks gorgeous. I had heard about it like a couple months ago, but I didn't know if it was real or not, and I saw some clips either yesterday or the day before, and I was like, oh shit, this is real. Awesome.
It's happening. It's happening. About to get real.
So then it, like my brain had sparked, and it's like, oh, with He-Man coming out, maybe they'll do like two more movies after that, and they'll show the comics where they introduce He-Man into this world. It's the greatest thing that's ever happened. Because He-Man gets shit like
I mean, if it's successful, I don't know why they wouldn't. The Injustice line of comics, this is probably why I got a movie. The Injustice line of comics is one of their most successful comic lines in a long time.
Yeah,
Like, that's why I just kept going. I mean, the game was out, and the storyline in the comics is
and they just
like,
kept putting it out.
yeah, way outpaces the game. Like, let's just keep this fucking train going. Everyone likes Superman as a bad guy.
Because let's be real, that's the only time he's cool.
To be clear, Superman needs to be cool. Well, yeah, because you know what are bad guys all about? Like their overbearing power that you know a hero has to contend with.
Mm-hmm.
But that's Superman in a nutshell, overbearing power.
So much power. I'm back, by the way.
No, we didn't notice with the fact that
He's-
we can only see you because of your mop top.
This, which I'm cutting on Friday. But that's getting cut on Friday.
Your mushroom top?
Mushroom piston.
Damn near killed it. No, Wes.
Richter.
Welcome back.
Richter. Yeah, welcome back, and I gotta sign off there soon because I gotta get ready to head out the door so I can meet up with the contractors that's replacing me next week, or filling in for me next week while I'm in California.
Yeah, really filling up that bucket.
Bucket of paint.
He's got three buckets of paint, as I understand.
So I think we wanted to close the podcast with us all watching the trailer for Let There Be Carnage.
I wonder if I could do that.
Because
I haven't seen it yet, so it'll be a legit reaction for me.
yes, I have watched it only once, which is usually good for me. Kind of, I was telling Tang that's kind of why I wore my Venom shirt. We just happened to make fun of Tobey Maguire today. That was a bonus.
What is the one that just came out 2 days ago?
Yeah, that's the newest one.
Okay.
Through my online store alone, we've sold over $500,000 worth of spices.
That's fucking
That's
insane.
so crazy.
I went from selling to my town to selling nationwide in 1 week. It's a whole new business. All I ever wanted.
It was that kind of morning.
Yeah, I know, right? Jeez, that was loud.
Ass fucking that chunky monkey. Wait. That's not what I said there.
No.
That chunky monkey.
That's what I was going with, and I was like, that could be taken as very racist. And I was like, wait a second, I'm just not gonna say it.
Not intended.
Yeah, not intended, but it could be.
You can take everything poorly. Like people want to twist something into something bad. Can't stop.
Something evil.
When it's clearly just a parody of a damn song. Like, chill out.
Hey, there we go.
Time for you to chill out. I'm also sharing my screen on Discord, so there's that. Alright, go ahead and get that going and give me a Carnage trailer that's as loud and full screen that bitch. Yeah, let's go. Let's react.
All I ever wanted in this world is carnage.
Lady here. We should be out there snacking on bad guys. I am
Oh, he looks nice.
I need to be free. You have
Oh, he's tired of that shit.
I see what you did there.
Area 51.
I was gonna tell you to fix my face.
You live in my body. You live by my rules.
I'm sorry.
No eating people.
Please let me fix it so I can fix it again. You are a loser.
The banter.
So funny, like the best Spider-Man character, and he's made by Todd McFarlane.
I want to give you my story.
The funny thing is, the Venom character is also voiced by Tom Hardy, so it's like Tom Hardy's talking to
What's
himself.
mine is yours, and what's yours
We are Venom.
is mine.
Ow.
I've tasted blood.
Now, I do like to point out that's a little different than how it happened in the comic books, where like it's their dicks in her eye. And Venom basically just had a baby and left it there for
All I
him.
ever wanted in this world
Here's a poop.
is carnage.
Ooh.
The transformation was really nice.
Yeah, they are. Really nice.
Got it. So
Ow. Oh, he's dead.
I didn't know he was so romantic.
I guess so, right? So much tongue.
I'm surprised they haven't dressed so fancy.
Alright.
I think there's a couple comments where he looks kind of like that, and I just can't remember. Like that's kind of the attire.
Like I usually think of him looking more like I just got out of prison.
Betty, you feel like home to me.
Like the little banter. That was Shriek.
Like family.
Let there be carnage.
Shriek? Oh, well, I mean,
You could just say
where there's Shriek, there's Donkey.
Who's going to be us?
I am happy for you.
No. God, I'm so
That's-
sorry. I'm sorry.
Just smacks him in the fucking face. That was good. That was good.
Yeah, he looks
Exclusively in movie theaters.
Yep.
he looks pretty amazing. I was quite happy about that.
And that screenshot. So y'all can hear that okay?
Well enough.
Okay, cool. Yeah, 'cause I was like sharing my screen on Discord, so I just wanted to make sure that was actually working.
Oh, I didn't click on that. I'm still asleep. Oops.
Gotcha.
I was watching it on the tiny one.
Tiny one.
Tiny. Tiny.
Well,
Tiny stream.
is it time for you
All right,
to
folks.
vamoose?
Vamoose indeed. Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. We actually got some pretty good traction this morning. I kind of like this.
I was actually
I've been trying to get people to do stuff in the morning for how long?
I know, right?
forever.
Like 10 years?
Forever.
I used to stream at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I remember. I was up a few times.
Final Fantasy VIII with a poop cannon.
No, that was at night.
Oh, gotcha. Alright, gents, well, I gotta head on out of here and meet up with some people, so it's been a pleasure, guys. Thanks for the follow, Baltimore, and thanks for stopping in Country Girl, and everybody else that stopped in. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
I gotta go see a man about a horse.
With no name.
And I'll probably talk to you a little bit later with Tang about work stuff.
Alright, guys, see y'all later. The streaming schedule this week is going to be kind of weird, considering that, everybody's pretty much going away everywhere, so,
We'll probably see you guys next Monday for the workouts.
Yeah, I guess I'll see you Monday for the workout snags.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, guys, well, take it easy. It's been fun. Tang, always a pleasure, good sir.
Always a good pleasure.
Bye, everybody.
Have a beautiful time.